schooling was never a goal. Like I never thought of schooling as being a way to get a better life for me. I thought if I didn't make it in basketball, I wouldn't make it at all.
It's Banky.
He's gonna dunk this thing.
And it down with two. An incredible performance here so far.
Wow.
I started playing basketball at 8 years old. I was really, really bad. My first couple of years, I never played basketball before. My dad's never played basketball before. And I remember watching Kobe Bryant play basketball, and I was like, wow, I didn't know you could really do that stuff. I've never seen anyone do anything like that. So after that, I actually fell in love with the game a lot more. I spent hours and hours practicing, and ever since then, I've been playing competitively.
I remember it was in the other gym, and you said, Coach, if I make this from center court, you got to play me one-on-one. He made it. So we had to play one-on-one.
I remember I won though.
You won.
My assistant coach, he was at the Nationals, and Banky was on Team Alberta. And we were searching for a particular need, which was rebounding and athletic forward. Conrad had texted me right away when he was out there after watching Alberta and Banky play. And Banky actually led the Nationals in rebounding that summer. I mean, we have a model. We try and say, recruit character, teach skill. And he's definitely was a character kid right from the beginning.
Early on, I didn't do well. I was playing like 0 minutes. I probably played out 2 minutes every second game. And at the same time, I was doing terrible at school. I remember at the end of my first semester, I actually almost got kicked out of university for having a super low average. I'm just saying to myself, why am I doing all of this for? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Well, he struggled. He struggled academically, and he struggled with basketball.
I even told one of my friends beforehand, I told him, I was like, I'm gonna talk to Chris, I'm about to quit the basketball team, and I'm about to drop out of school.
I remember Conrad and I sitting down with him and saying, you know, it's your first year, it's a transition.
He said, Banky, we see you have a lot of potential inside of you, and he tried to make me question if I really have done everything possible. You're not training all the time. You're not going to workouts all the time. Like, you're not doing everything you need to be successful. And that's not something I never really thought about. I feel like especially early on, it was more me not being good enough and less of me not working hard enough.
Let's do a rescreen roll. Come, and we'll rescreen.
That summer, I was training every day. I lifted every day. And I feel like I noticed myself getting better from a basketball standpoint. But if it's possible for me to get better at basketball by working a bit harder, why isn't it possible for me to improve the rest of my life by working a bit harder?
So the Student Athlete Mentor Program, there's all kinds of resources there. How to write papers, study habits. There's just a whole gamut of things that they can access. And Banky was in that. I think he just felt his confidence grow.
Personally, I did not like school whatsoever. But taking marketing was such a different route than any of the other classes that I've taken. They weren't grading me on how much I could remember or how much I studied beforehand. They graded me more about how well I'm able to convey thoughts of what I'm thinking in my head. Allow me to use a different side of my brain that I wasn't used to, that I actually enjoyed a lot more. It's going good. I mean, I'm doing digital strategy, so it's a little bit different than what...
I think that he found his passion. I think he found his confidence. I think he found his voice. And I think he realized that he could contribute in some way.
Tech companies who may have ulterior motives. The University of Guelph has a lot of resources to help students do well in schools. I would tell every single student, if you want to do well in essays, go to the writing services at the Learning Center, because they're there to help and you will do better, guaranteed. JDC was the first club that I joined at Guelph. The first step of actually joining a student club was something I never thought that I would do ever. It helped me grow a lot as a person. And being in this club, you realize how important these things really are to maximizing your success at the university. But one of the things that I began to realize is that no black students would ever attend these events.
It's gonna be an exciting journey. This is the first time we're doing it, obviously.
If focus on the I could increase my
writing aspect of.
I wanted to be a part of a organization
that endorsed networking between black students and young professionals. And as soon as I saw Banky's post, I thought this was the best place for me to have that team feeling at U of G.
There was such a big divide and that black students were missing out. And we felt that we could easily take down these barriers that they see and hopefully get them to capitalize on these amazing opportunities that the university has.
The Guelph Black Professionals has shown me how to be a better leader. You're only as strong as your weakest link. So as long as everyone is involved and actively participating, the whole team will be successful.
Having this organization not only helps black students in our community, it helps everybody else think differently about the community.
Everything that you're doing is influencing and affecting people so positively and so amazing. I am so proud to know you.
Thank you.
I mean, you're just incredible.
I think what happens is we come with voices in our head that have been told to us our whole lives. And I see for Banky, someone that might have been telling himself wrong things about who he was. And I think as an institution and as a instructor, our opportunity is to help them find those voices, their real voice, who they really are.
You could find passion in university. I think if anyone looked at me in first year, I don't think anyone would really have said, you could be going to do your master's. I couldn't do it. I didn't think I could do it. I don't have the grace to do this. But now to be where I am now, I'm like, I have all these possibilities and all these opportunities. And it's just so amazing to think about.